Hi guys, today's day 30. Yes, we made it to a month. Yes. And today there's something I want to share with you guys that's happened today. So I bought 2 books because I received a 400 coupon from school. It's some price for the for some good students. So basically, if you have a good score and your rank is top 3 in your class, then you got 400 coupons. So I haven't had a chance to use it, and I use it today because I went to visit some of my friends. We have lunch together, and before we meet, I go to bookstore to buy some books. Apparently. So which 2 books I bought? Let me share with you guys. First is this Animal Farm. It's a very famous book from George Orwell. And the reason why I bought this is because I already have the other book that also written by George Orwell, which is 1984. So this 2 book is very famous, and the content might be a little bit deep and just a little bit hard to comprehend if you read it without knowing the context of why George Orwell want to wrote these 2 books. So if you want to read these 2 books, I suggest you to do a little bit research on George Orwell and know a little bit background of these 2 books. Then you can read it. This one is talking about the surveillance and just collective mindset. Yes, it's very complicated if you want to really understand the content and really want to understand why he wrote and how he wrote it. And I still haven't finished reading this because it was too complicated for me right now, I would say. I acknowledge that this book is not ready for me. So I only finished the first chapter. I think I finished the first 2 chapters, and I'm already overwhelmed. So this book, I will just put it behind. Maybe I'll read it in the future, but not now. It was too complicated. But this one, it's more like a story, but the true meaning, the true concept George Orwell want to convey is still very complicated. But this book wrote in a very, I would say, a very interesting way. So it's pretend the animal in the farm want to start a rebel and just kick out the farmer and build their own society. So it's the true concept behind this book is interesting if you want to really dive into it. And yes, the only reason why I bought this is because I have this book. I just want to collect George Orwell book. One of my interests is collect book, and of course I will read it. I will read it, but I'm a very slow reader, so I don't know when would I finish it, and I'm very busy. I would say I'm very busy right now, and but I will really love to read these 2 books in my free time. So yes, this is my first book. And another book I bought today is this one, The Art of Thinking Slowly, Thinking Clearly. It's a book talking about critical thinking. I told you guys that I want to bought some book that talk about critical thinking, and I said in previous video, I said that I want to buy a book called Think Fast and Slow, but unfortunately, I don't see that bookstore have that book in stock, and um, it's a shame, I didn't find the book I want, but I found another book. It also talking about critical thinking, and it's introduced critical thinking by introduce 99 famous cognitive bias to you guys in a very easy way. Just break down to 99 cognitive bias, and basically talking about how people think wrong. How do you think wrong? So yeah, we have bias and we have fallacy. Just the thing is not how we thought. That's what I try to say. Something is not how we thought and how we see, and this book just explain those bias in a very interesting way, and I think this is a very good book for the beginner who want to understand critical thinking. And it's a shame that I can't buy Thinking Fast and Slow, but I think this book can still do it, that I can learn critical thinking by this book. And it's a little bit thick, so I start reading this one first because this one is faster to finish it. It's only have about 150 pages. If I read it fully concentrated, then I think maybe it would take 3 to 4 days for me to finish it. After I finish it, I would like to share with you guys about this story inside, but you guys have to wait for me. And please don't make me do it this fast. Just give me some time. I'm really a slow reader, so don't give me pressure. And yes, and this book, I'm kind of very excited to read about it because I looked the brief version of this book, and I read some comment of it on Reddit. So yeah, I read this book review on Reddit, and most review are good and positive. So yeah, and there is another book I want to buy when I'm in the bookstore. It's called I think it's a very famous book nowadays, but I forgot the name. Let me do a little bit of research real quick. I think it's called Think Again. Yes, Think Again. The power of knowing what you see. What is the full name? Oh, Think Again, the power of knowing what you don't know. Written by Adam Grant. So this book review have two sides. There is good comment about it, and the Chinese version is really a bestseller. But I don't know. I read the Chinese review. Everybody is talking about. All the comments are positive and highly recommended. But I read the English review. Most of them are Most of the reader are criticizing this book, talking about how the book wrote in the wrong way, and how the author being cynical, just not really good. Most of them are negative reviews. So, and it's cost a fortune. It's cost 700 New Taiwan dollars. So I hesitate. I hesitate when I want to buy it, because on Chinese book, in that bookstore, when I go into the front gate, on the left side there is a shelter hanging the 10 bestseller book, and this one is on top 3. So it's I'm kind of interested in it, and I want to, at the first place, I did want to buy this book, but I read some review about it, both English and Chinese review, and apparently English reader doesn't really like it. And the reason why I trust English review is because the Chinese version has to be translate interpretation first, so there might be some translate misunderstanding, so I think the English review is more reliable, you know what I mean. So this book is, the original version of this book is in English, so English reader might have more reliable review on this book. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't bought this book today. Yeah. And there is also another book I am interested in it, but the bookstore didn't have this book either. It's called The Demon Haunted World. Demon Haunted World, I guess. HUNTED. Yeah, The Demon Haunted World. It's also a book talking about critical thinking. I didn't really know this book before today, but I Google that the books talk about critical thinking, and I saw many people recommend this book. And this book, it's a 1994 book. Apparently this book is very old. It's even older than me. But the bookstore doesn't have this book. I guess it's too old. Its publication date is on 1995 and 1997. So yeah, we'll see. Let me just let you guys know that these 2 books and some of the book I bought I can find it, the PDF file on the internet, so I can read it for free. But you may ask, why did I buy this? Because I really like to collect book, and yeah, that is one of my interests, collecting book. Even though that I can read it freely, free online, but I still want to buy it. One reason is because it shows that how many book I read. The book I read doesn't read much book, because again, I'm the slow reader, so I can see how many book I read and how many book I'm really interested in it. And reading book give me a sense of achievement. So collecting this book can really build my confidence, not confident, but just give me a sense of achievement and accomplishment. Because reading a book is it's not really simple for me. Yeah, for a slow reader. So yeah, that's why I like to buy book, but the real book instead of reading online. And that's what I want to share it with you guys today. I bought 2 books, and after I read it, I can share it with you guys and recommend if you whether you should buy it or not, and hope you guys looking forward to it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and once again, let's celebrate that I make the whole this series of video for a month. That is also a great achievement for me. Yes. I will keep doing tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.